The kicker, Dustin Hopkins, set to get this one going. And we are underway here in Los Angeles. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, he was looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it. Because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
They'll stick to the ground game with Gurley. And he powers his way up past the 30. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for a first. Gone. He's going to sling this deep downfield. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Monte Nicholson picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. They run it here with Thompson. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
That goes down as a loss against his rushing stats. But really, should he have to absorb that one? He had no chance on that play before they overwhelmed him.
Pretty much on top of him before he could take his first step. They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith. Airing one out for Crowder. And it's knocked away and incomplete. It was the free safety, LaMarcus Joyner, that time, able to make the play.
What I loved about meeting with these coaches before the game is we didn't even have to ask any questions. They told us that they were going to be aggressive and push the ball downfield. They weren't successful on that play, but look for them to try it again later.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Throwing on third down, Smith. He's going to wind up and air it out. So they took a shot there on third down, couldn't get it. Now it's fourth.
And third down is a key down in any game you play. And third down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
So on fourth down, the Redskins will call on Tressway to punt it away. And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. Well, not only did they try to fake it, they put the ball in the arm of their punter, and it didn't work out.
Not the quarterback.
No.
The punter.
Yeah. Risky.
It is so funny because when it works, genius. When it doesn't work, not so smart.
Not so genius.
In this case, not so genius, but I do admire that he went for it.
This will be the first red zone opportunity now for the Rams. It's 1st and 10 at the 14. On first down, it's Gurley. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
Now on second down, this is Gurley. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4. Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. Out of the gun, gone. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Monte Nicholson picks it, and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. They go play action here on first down. Josh Doxson's got it complete. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. 13 yards there offset some of the penalty yardage as it's 2nd down. Now a play fake, and it's Smith. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get it there to Vernon Davis, the tight end, and it's 3rd and short.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Third and 2, Smith. Looking for Crowder, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Mark Barron. And it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Suddenly, it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. On 1st and goal, Gurley. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. He'll get it up the middle. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. So he loses 3 yards there. Now 3rd down.
On goal-to-goal runs, when you create lost yardage plays, the only way that happens is either called pressure or what I like to call straight-ahead pursuit, a great read, and they get to the backfield and make the play.
And that was a big chunk of yardage lost. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. They need to reverse the trend. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. Now Goff on 3rd and goal. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Brandon Cooks, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Rams are going to take a 1st quarter lead. Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point. Zuerlein good with a PAT. And it's now a 7-0 game. Zuerlein out now to kick this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Now the Redskins offense, they get set to go back to work here. It's been an awfully slow start for them. This is their 3rd possession. They don't have a 1st down yet.
So that means they have to change up what they're doing, and for some teams, it's a change in tempo, usually moving it to more up-tempo type of an offense just to try and change their fortunes right now. What they've been doing so far isn't working. Maybe they'll do that. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's got a man
complete. And he's brought down after a good gain. And that one results in 35 yards. Now a play fake here on first down. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
I'd say the staff that's up in the booth watching the game, they may want to file that one away. See how fast the free safety closed to make that play? Might want to check into a throw the next time.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Play action. It's Smith. And Davis has it over the middle. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. Back live, Charles Davis to my right. I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Redskin football to begin quarter number 2. They are, however, facing a 4th down situation. Now, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. They snap it to Smith. That's to his running back, complete. They were caught in no man's land that time, but the decision to go for it, that was the right one. It's a 1st down.
Good route, good pickup for 1st down yardage, and that is a tough one to cover, the angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot and you're seeing this play develop, he heads out towards the flat first, and that often gets you to overcommit running in that direction. Then he cuts back up inside you into the middle of the field. That's what we just saw there for a nice pickup.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on 1st down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
Here's Smith now on 2nd down. That is caught at the 10-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down. Well, this is how you shake the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row. I'm going to stay confident, keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
Well, they've certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play, stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. It makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
They'll give it to him up the middle. And this is not going to do it as he's stopped at the 2-yard line. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. Now Smith on 3rd and goal. And down he goes on the pressure from the Rams defense. Michael Brockers in there to drop him for a 4-yard loss, and it'll be 4th down. So now on 4th down, the Redskins will hand things over to their kicker, Dustin. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. Oftentimes with these gadget plays, these fakes, we focus on the offense and say, hey, they practiced this week. They were ready. But the defenses practice these situations too.
And just look at it this way. The 2 owners sitting up in their boxes, one is saying, boy, is my team well prepared, and the other one's like, I got to talk to my coaches. What were they thinking?
Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line. They'll try and start the drive with Gurley. And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Here we go, fellas. Here we go.
Another carry now for Gurley. Gurley's got the 1st down and then some. And all the way up to the 35-yard line. And a nice carry there of 15 yards.
Exactly what they needed right there because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off because the quarterback is struggling a little bit.
Now they'll pitch it back to Gurley. And some space here. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on 2nd down.
Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. And with the play clock running out, Sean McVay will take a timeout. That's their 2nd, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this 2nd quarter. We'll be right back.
Here we go, fellas. Here we go. You got 4. You got 4. 53's the fight. 53. Check 53.
Here comes carry number 10 for Gurley. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll make it 3rd down. Two minutes to play here in the 1st half. We're back to the City of Angels after this timeout. The Rams on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
Louis.
Now Goff. He's letting it fly for Cooks. This is caught. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Listen. We go. 76. Hey, check 24. Watch 24. You go tight. You got tight right there. Super one.
And with the play clock running out, Sean McVay will take a timeout, as he'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
Here we go, fellas. Here we go. Super one. Four down. Watch 16. Check nickel. Obama.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And now running right through it. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. They'll try and push it in with Gurley. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. The Redskins looking for another timeout, and they get it, as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. This Washington defense, they've stood tall the first 2 plays. Now third and goal.
3 down. Starting left here. Bullshit. 11.
From the gun on third down. Gone. And this is going to be intercepted. Monte Nicholson picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman.
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
with the Eagles.
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe it was against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. After the interception, here's Smith. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that's caught at the 25. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. A big play there just before halftime. 58 yards. On first and 10, Smith on the move to his left. And his throw here is incomplete. He was looking for Jamison Crowder there. That'll bring up second down.
But one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after him. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. So now second and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Second and 10, Smith again. Got a man, that's Quinn. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. And before they can run this third down play, we're going to get a timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
Hey, on.
Smith throwing again. Complete. Richardson has it. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. And he quickly clocks it, and they're going to have a good shot at getting 3 here before the break. So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And Hopkins' kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they're still down, but they are able to salvage 3 here heading into the lockers.
This is what you work on from the beginning of training camp. Heading into the half, put some points on the board. No matter what the score says at that point, you've accomplished what you set out to do.
Following the made field goal for 3, Hopkins now to kick it off. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Rams offense now, they get set and head back onto the field. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Merlin! Louis! Not Harvey! Hey, 5! Trip! You got trip, you got 3!
A final shot before break here. Goff. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Monte Nicholson picks it, and they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the 3rd quarter. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point?
The kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about that. Super toe.
On first down, it's Smith. He's going to go for a big play downfield. This is caught at the 20. And he'll get it down deep into Los Angeles territory. A huge play there for Washington. And even 60 yards. The backup Rob Kelly, his first carry. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
So statistically, both of these offenses having a rough time getting a running game going. But, boy, what a nice play there defensively.
Tackling him behind the line, but you're right. You look at the numbers. Neither side looks on track in the ground game.
15, yeah.
On second down, here's Smith. And he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 5 yards on the pickup, and all of a sudden here it's third down.
Hey, on.
Off of play action, here's Smith. And this is going to be incomplete.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow them to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let them get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up fourth. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. Now we've got whistles here before the snap. Was this on the Redskins? I think so. And they're going to go for this. Just 1 for 3 so far on 4th down tries. They're trying again. They'll fake it. Now Smith. It's brought in by Dodson. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal? They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Chris Thompson taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Redskins are able to strike for 6. Dustin Hopkins on now to add the extra point. Extra point good by Hopkins. And the lead is now 10-7. Here's Hopkins now out to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Out come the Rams. They'll have it first here to begin the 3rd quarter. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Going up top. And this is caught at the 20. Touchdown, LA! Brandon Cooks, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Rams are in for 6. Zerline connects on the extra point, and the lead is now 14-10. Zerline out now to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. They had gotten the lead with the opening drive touchdown in the third quarter. Now they relinquished that lead back. Could be in for an interesting second half.
It certainly appears that way, doesn't it? Almost turning into one of those pendulum games, right, where it swings back and forth, and who's going to make the play that changes that maybe it puts it on one side and keeps it there.
The drive starts with Rob Kelly. Fights it off. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith. And he's got some space here. Even after more than a decade in the league, Smith's still one to account for with his legs as he picks up a first.
That's something we have not seen him do to this point, and that's take the ball, tuck it, and run.
Exactly right. His first carry of the game. I guess he picked a good time to do it.
He certainly did. Not only did he have the element of surprise, he's making sure he's judicious in taking off.
They'll hand it off to Kelly. And some room to roam now. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Smith on first down. Out to the left, it's complete to Dodson. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A really nice gain of 25 yards. They go play action here on first down. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. Matt Longacre in there to sack him for a loss of 6.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. The quarterback was hit.
To throw on second down is Smith. Sliding out of the pocket. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. John Johnson with the INT. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit. And receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
Goff will lead the Rams up here first and 10 at their own 24. Time to establish the run game here. Gurley. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Get him, boy! Get him, boy! Here we go, here we go. Check, check. Lucky, lucky, lucky. Obama, Obama, Obama.
Again, they run with Gurley. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now.
The best defensive linemen, they play with great leverage so they can get low and not get bowled over by offensive linemen. They have excellent hands. They can throw people off on a play. We just saw a great example of a really good run stop by a guy playing the defensive tackle position.
The Rams on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. A play fake to Gurley. Now gone. And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked. Mason Foster coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it'll be 4th down. Back now in Los Angeles. It's the Rams out in front here. They've got control of the football as well as we get set for the 4th quarter. Here's Johnny Hacker now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. Now it's Crowder. A good return there, 17 yards. And it'll be Redskins football now with a 1st and 10. Out comes the Redskin offense now as they get set to begin another possession. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And some room to maneuver. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. Now a 1st down throw. It's Smith. Oh, no, he lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him.
Touchdown, Washington. Paul Richardson, 55 yards. And the Redskins have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the 4th quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet. Hopkins with the extra point, and it's now 17-14. Here's Hopkins now out to kick it away. Now the Rams offense, they worked their way back on the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll start out on the ground with Gurley. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. And yet again, this run game just continues to be completely shut off.
Completely stymied. I mean, they're trying to get some consistency, trying to find places to roam. They just haven't been there throughout this game.
11.
To throw on 2nd down is gone. And Cooks has it over the middle. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
The Rams on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
Ball. Let's go, 12. Let's go.
From the gun, here's Goff. He's going to air it out deep. And now here is another interception. Picked up by the all-pro corner, Josh Norman. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. Looking for Woods that time. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
They find some open field here. That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
After the run, Smith going to throw. Steps away. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Akeem Talib. Not the best of plays there as a quarterback. You're right-handed, rolling left, trying to throw it that far downfield.
I remember a coach of mine saying, son, that's the equivalent of trying to get the car keys out of your pocket with your opposite hand while you're trying to run. You just can't do it.
Here we go, fellas. Here we go. Here we go. Hey, you got 3 down, 3 down. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Starting left here. Super 1.
Now with the play clock down to 2, we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. After the interception, here's Goff. It's complete. This is Todd Gurley. And they'll get him down up past the 15, just shy of the 20. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
Here we go. Here we go, fellas. Here we go. Here we go. Hey, hey, hey. We got three. We got three. Three down. Three down. Hey, hey, watch it. Watch it. Super one. Right there. 54 Mike. We're good. We're good. There goes seven.
Back to the workhorse today. It's Gurley. And they'll get this up over the 25 to the 26. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Hey, pick your game up.
They go play action with Gurley. Now Goff. And got his man complete. The 20, 10, 5, touchdown LA. Brandon Cooks, 74 yards. And the Rams have taken the lead here in the fourth. Zerline good with a PAT. And that will make this a 4-point game. Zerline out now to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
Oh, he's got some breathing room. Space to maneuver at the 40. Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this.
12. Liz, huh? Liz. Let's go. 15.
He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. His throw incomplete. Nickel Roby-Coleman there defensively. Well, these corners, I tell you, they've done excellent work all game long.
They remind me of guys in the past who just said, hey, throw it out here 100 times. Nothing good is going to happen. And if you throw it in the wrong place, I'll take it the other way.
Back to throw. This one complete to Jordan Reed. And he takes this one all the way across midfield into enemy territory down to the 40-yard line. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
15.
And the Rams are going to go ahead and take another timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
Let's go. 15. Yellow. Regular. Hey, back up. I got you. Let's go. 15. I got you.
Back to throw. Escaping the pressure right. It's brought in by Jamison Crowder. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Let's go. Let's go. 15.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Hey, on. Let's go. 15.
They'll look to throw. And that's incomplete.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
The Redskins on third down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This will be 3rd and 5. He's back to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A gain of 13 and also a first down. Now it's Smith. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. LaMarcus Joyner with a pick, and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, I don't think we'll have to look very hard to find our play of the game. That was an absolutely monstrous big play right there. Backs to the wall. The offense has it in the red zone, driving for the winning score, and he says, not on my watch. And that is one happy bunch on the sidelines.
Goff turns against the Gurley. And a short pickup here as he'll get across the 10 to the 11-yard line. And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Redskin defense, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game.
DC! 76, tell him. 76.
On the counter, Gurley. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The Redskins looking for another timeout, and they get it. As they get it right at the 32nd mark of this fourth quarter. The Rams on third down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. Play clock down to 3, and we're going to get a timeout here. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside.
Here we go. Super one. Super one. Go, 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 20. He's mine. 76, tell him. 76. 76. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's go, team. It's going to be a long day, offense. It's going to be a long day. Check one. Super one. Super one.
And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves them back 5. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
Super. 11. 11.
Now Goff. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Fabian Moreau. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Smith. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. This is caught inside the 15. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Paul Richardson with time running out. And the Redskins have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Touchdown! Touchdown, baby! That's what I'm talking about! Yeah!
Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. The Redskins going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. Extra point good by Hopkins. And it would appear, barring some late heroics, they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory. Here's Hopkins now out to kick it away. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You're thinking 2 plays. One, to get yourself in position for the second one, whether you're able to get into field goal range or you have to try another deep pass, another Hail Mary. But you're trying to get the first one to a receiver, get out of bounds, and give yourself a chance to set things up for an easier shot at it.
We'll see if they can do it. Might be easier said than done.
Here we go, fellas. Here we go. Hey, 5. Shell.
Goff now to throw. And an alley to run. And he slides to avoid the hit. Give him 2 yards on that play, and it'll make it 2nd down. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still. You were wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. From Los Angeles, so long, everybody.
Come here, sounds like I see seats in there. Hey, I'm on your turf again. This, that, you from the back of the. I got a girl, she go to battle. LAD. They all from that. My diamonds, they all look at this, that. I go to bed on bet. I got the beam in the flats. I got it in the back. Haters, they talk the chat. They step on the rock, don't man. I'm a K-back, 400K. I found out where you lay at. I got the lurking and they hate cats. Pockets stay fat. I got the from the block and they screaming, they know what banks at.